Today marks 1300 first day. Share lessons I learn and continue to learn with all of you. My hope these insights will inspire you, support your dreams, help achieve your goals, and will empower you to become the person that you want to become. Today we speak about healing. I think such an important topic because every single person needs to heal from something, and of course, we understand it. In everything in life, some people have a lot of to do, some people have little to do. But whatever, how much you have is very, very important to really heal. So today we'll share seven signs that you already healed, that you really actually healed. Because sometimes we can potentially want to be healed, because of course, who doesn't want to be healed? But if that heal is not healing and is not getting better, of course, we can carry that wound for the rest of our lives. So it means we need to heal that wound, but there's a sign that we actually healed. And today I speak about not about like physical wounds, because those are very, very similar, but really emotional, mental wounds that we had in the past. And what are the signs that we actually healed? I think that number one is you respond and not react. I think it's very, 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 very common that when something says something to you and you immediately react about that topic. I think this is very, very important to understand that someone mentions about that topic, you just do not react anymore. You just reflect, respond, think about it, put through your thoughts. Because a lot of times it seems that when it's not healed, even if you have a wound and you touch that wound and it's not healed, we'll throw that hand away immediately because it still hurts. But when it's healed, there's no more scar, no nothing. Just see that there is a scar, but you know that it's already healed. So you're able to touch it. There's no pain anymore. So when there's a wound inside, exactly the same thing. So when there is a wound, if you touch it, if you feel it, when you name it, it's immediately is reaction and pain. But when you heal from it, you're able to touch it, think about it, name it. You can see it, look at it, but it doesn't hurt anymore. So that is a great sign that you already healed from that wound. Number two is you stop rewriting the past. And this is very important. So what it means that rewriting the past, it means that you're still writing the stories. What if? What if something happened differently? What if? That's again one of the main questions that we ask when we still live in the past. What if happened this? What if I did this? What if this person did this and this? What if this person did this? What if I did this? So there's endless stories. There's no story is good story. No story is a good story. And that's why we need to understand it. So we need to stop rewriting the story, stop rewriting the past, and really say that, okay, so what was the reflection? That's it, move on. I will not do that again. If I did a mistake, I will not do that again. But I need to stop rewriting the past. And when you stop rewriting the past, I said, it happened when it happened. If it happens similarly, I will act differently. Now I know exactly how I would react in the future, and that will be a great lesson for me. Number three, and I think this is very, very important, is you don't need the apology anymore. I think that forgiveness is a very, very interesting topic, and a lot of times we say that I will forgive when you will say sorry. But forgiveness is not about the other person. So why they control your forgiveness? Why they control your forgiveness? They made a mistake. They made you hurt. So why they control if you forgive or not? Because forgiveness is for you, not for them. Forgiveness is for us, not for them. Forgiveness is for people who really want to really let it go. Because probably you've heard or seen a picture that if you hold some wire, that wire could hurt you, but when you let it go, it's smooth. So that means that we need to be able to let it go, and that forgiveness is letting go. That means we do not need to ask for forgiveness. We don't need to ask them to say sorry. We able just to forgive without you. Basically, forgiveness is not saying that they did something right or they didn't do something wrong. We say that I forgive because I love myself. I don't want to carry this with me anymore. Number four is you're not acting from the wound. And what it means is that maybe you were rejected once, and that is a wound. And now everything seems that it's a rejection, and you fear of rejection because of that. And it could be a lot of different things. Maybe someone made you feel that you're not enough, and now you're trying to prove every other people that you are not enough, that you are enough. And I think it's very important that we need to start acting according of our vision, our aspirations, our goals, not acting based on war wounds. Because I think that that's exactly why so many people, including myself, have failed to achieve results, is that we pursue goals not because we want those goals to be achieved, but because we want to prove something. We want to run away from the pain rather than really achieving those goals for ourselves. Number 5, and I think that's very, very important, is you can hold joy without sabotaging it. This is a very, very important topic. I think that it's very hard to understand, and it's very hard to really grasp that you are experiencing joy, and you seem that you want to experience joy. You want that joy so much, but you sabotage it. I probably would not believe it if I never experienced it myself, but I am that person who, as well, I sabotage my joy. I sabotage my success because I just start doing the things that I know is not right, or I stop doing the thing that is right, just because I just didn't understand what it means to really be successful, to be in a good spot. Because when you really struggle for a long time, that struggle becomes your familiarity, your comfort, and it's getting out of your comfort is challenging. It's so interesting that in life sometimes being uncomfortable in a way that being struggling or chasing could become a comfort zone. And this really success and joy could be uncomfortable. That's why we need to make sure that when you heal, we allow ourselves, because in that healing period, you're going through a lot of bad days, and those bad days build some kind of pattern. So that means that we need to really allow ourselves to enjoy without feeling guilty of feeling happy. This is, I guess, very, very, very important. Number 6 says you don't fear being seen. I think that when you are going through stuff, when you are building yourself up, I think the majority of people don't want to be seen. They want to be in their cocoon. They would be hidden. They want to really, sometimes even isolate, and really grow themselves, improve themselves. And at that moment, they don't want to be seen. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to really show their wounds. They don't want to be seen vulnerable. But when you heal that, you can be seen all the time. I think that's a lot of times when people just don't want to be in the center and they avoid it, because I think that every single, for example, there's a lot of great people who just are introverts, but they are willing for their work to really stretch themselves and be in the middle of the room without massive anxiety. And I think that is, again, part of being able to be seen when you heal your wounds. And number 7, I think this is very important as well. You stop trying to fix others. I think that a lot of times, because we don't focus on ourselves and we are not able to heal ourselves yet, we start to want to heal others. But it's so interesting. We are not able to fix ourselves, so that means we are trying to fix others. Knowing that it's so hard to fix ourselves, imagine how harder it is to fix others. But again, I think that we're able to inspire others, help others, but not to try to fix others. I think that we do not know what we do not know, and a lot of times what we feel, what we think is best for others, it might be not best for others, because probably you know that you experience that sometimes you know exactly what's the best for you, but the other person is going to potentially tell you different because they don't have the vision that you have. So those are the 7 healing signs that you are getting better, and maybe you already healed. I think that is very, very important to really heal those wounds. And when you heal those wounds, life becomes much more joyful because you allow yourself to experience joy. Because a lot of times those wounds, just you live your life and you touch that wound, it hurts. But when you really don't have wounds on your body, on your emotions, You're able to go through life with full scale of speed, and you know that you will not touch anything, and nothing will make you hurt. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.